What's going on, guys? It's your friendly neighborhood giant tall Paul. Today I will be sharing with you 5 things you need to start doing in your 20s to make it worthwhile and not have no regrets when you get older in life. And for number 1, I recommend taking risk. Whether that's starting a new job, quitting your job, going out of your comfort zone, meeting new people, trying new things, whatever that is, to take a new risk, I highly recommend that you do it because it's going to set you up for the high risk, high reward mentality, and it probably will pay off in the end rather than just being conservative and coasting through your 20s. An old quote that once said, you miss 100% of shots you don't take in life. Whether that's asking that guy or that girl out, or going to the gym for the first time, trying new things at the gym, going travel to the world, or doing stuff that is totally mind-blowing to you that you're like, I would never do anything like that. Skydiving, whitewater rafting, whatever it is, zip lining. I recommend you try these things because you're going to learn from them, and it's going to make you a better person in the end and prepare you for your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, and so on. And for number 2, the second thing I recommend that you guys learn as much as you can in your 20s, whether that's from experiences or from school. Stay in school if you can, as much as you can. Get over we're in your 20s, so you have to do it in your 30s, your 40s, or your 50s, but you should always be learning throughout. And anytime somebody recommends or requests that you do something to learn something with them, I highly recommend you do it, unless it's like a get rich quick type scheme that you see all over YouTube and Instagram nowadays. I just recommend you take new opportunities to learn different skills because they can benefit you, and who knows, you could start making money off those skills that could eventually replace your full 9-to-5 job and get you to that quick retirement sooner than later. These skills could vary from welding, different techniques, crafting, woodworking, anything that is going to make you understand stuff in a different way. And if you can, like I said, eventually sell those products, it's going to really pay off in the end. Even if you just learn from them, you're going to be trading your time for money, because since now you know how to do that skill, you're not going to have to pay somebody to do it, and you're going to be saving more money, which in the end run all adds up and is a great thing. And for the third thing I recommend you guys doing is buy a house, a condo, or a townhome. Try to avoid renting because your money could be working for you in so many different ways than paying a landlord or somebody else for you to live. Of course, everybody's situation is different, so you have to rent, you have to get out of your current situation. Totally understand it. Go do that. That's better than being stuck in a crappy situation that's going to make you feel sad and depressed and a whole bunch of other things. So get out of your crappy situation and then eventually buy an asset that's going to appreciate on average 3% every year. And in 30 years, after you paid off your mortgage, or if you have a 15-year mortgage, you're going to have way more money than you started out with. And that house, the condo, or the townhome is going to be worth way more. Just imagine having your own place in your early 20s, 22, 23, 24, and you got your buddies or your girlfriends coming over, and you can do whatever you want, whenever you want. And it's just Spider-Man once said, with great power comes great responsibility. And it's totally true when you buy assets like a condo, a townhome, or a house. There's a lot of responsibility to take care of, but they will pay off in the long run. Trust the process, and the results will come over time. Enjoy the process, and you will be thanking yourself when you're 40 or 50 or 60 years old. And for number 4, I recommend you guys set goals to the sky, to the moon, to Mars, wherever they are. Set the goals. Make sure you do goal trackers where you track your goal every week or every month or every year and see how far you've come, and reward yourself when you set these, even the small goals, and accomplish them, because it's going to make the process more enjoyable than quitting halfway through the process and not getting the full results. So stay with the process, set your goals, and you're going to see results that you never thought were possible in your entire life. These goals could be as simple as achieving a certain physique in the gym, moving out of your parents' house, buying a certain car. Try not to buy the most expensive one. And doing different things that is going to be worth it in the long run. Because Because to be honest, we only all get one shot at this. We might as well make it count. And for number 5, I highly recommend you take the advice from the older generations, because they know more than you think. Older generations could be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years old. They have the knowledge that you want to believe they have throughout their lives. They've been 20 years old before 25, 26, 28, 29. They've been in your shoes. Even though you don't want to realize it and you think you've had a harder and tougher life than they have, they've experienced more life than you. So take their knowledge and their advice. Don't brush it off like it's nothing. You're going to learn great things from it, and you're going to achieve great ends in the long run from it, because you used those people's mistakes to achieve future endeavors that they never thought was possible. Do all 5 of these things in your 20s. Your future self is going to be thanking your present self or your past self. You're going to have no regrets when you get older. It might be tough now, but man, oh man, you won't have to do it when you're older. And a lot of people don't like to do that stuff when they're older. So do it now so you can enjoy time when you're older. Still enjoy time now, but make sure you take the sacrifices now so you can prosper when you're older. And always stay hungry. Tall Paul.